Jay-Z's being accused of hiring private investigators to pay witnesses to lie on the lawyer representing the Jane Doe that's suing him and Diddy. Tony Buzbee has a phone call of private investigators calling his former clients trying to offer them money to lie about him. Tony Buzbee said investigators from New York have called many of our law firm's current and former clients. What they did not anticipate was one of the clients decided to record the conversation. It's shocking and illegal. Here's a portion taken from the transcript. The investigator said, in a couple of days or maybe by next week, anyone Googling Buzbee and his company, his practice, are going into litigation, okay? What we are trying to do, we are trying to put this thing together for the company that we are working for. We could get you paid. You could get money soon, you know? We gave this kid $1,000 to start yesterday just to get him on the right path. At the end of the day, this is going to go through the courts. Buzbee is getting sued. These are the guys on tape offering to pay clients to sue our law firm. That is a crime. And Tony Buzbee has been saying that he's been being harassed. Former clients have been harassed. Former employees have been harassed by these private investigators. And he actually figured out their firm that they worked for. It was called Lex Intelligence. And all of this was before the Jane Doe edited her lawsuit to include Jay-Z. All of this was also around the same time that private investigators were going to content creators saying that they would pay them money to spread a whole different narrative and also to let them know if anybody was paying them to talk about celebrities' connections to Diddy. Tony Buzbee said that this campaign of harassment by these private investigators began when he sent a demand letter for mediation on behalf of an alleged victim of SA related to the Diddy litigation. That letter, which only sought a private meeting, resulted in a lawsuit filed by someone who ironically identifies himself as a celebrity John Doe, which we now know is Jay-Z. John Doe's law firm is contacting everyone our firm has been associated with over the last 25 years, looking for dirt, asking questions, and suggesting fraud, discrimination, and extortion. I wonder what they're so afraid of. The second that Tony Buzbee found out who these private investigators were and who they worked for and called them out, they would then private their company website, Lex Intelligence. Buzbee put out this phone call of these private investigators calling former clients of him, trying to pay them to talk bad about him because Jay-Z's lawyer filed a motion saying that Tony Buzbee lies about clients' allegations against Diddy. Jay-Z's attorney Alex Spiro said a woman reached out to his firm, Quinn Emanuel, on Monday night to share her experience with Buzbee's law firm. According to a declaration filed Tuesday morning in federal court, one of Spiro's associates said that she got a phone call from a woman who said that she'd previously contacted Buzbee's firm seeking representation over alleged SA and abuse. The woman told them that she had reached out to Buzbee because she's seen his solicitation for anyone who may have been a potential victim of Sean Diddy Combs, but she made it clear that her allegations were not related to Diddy. That part right there is what sounds sketchy. Despite that, she claims that Buzbee's associate asked, "At what point did you meet Diddy?" She also claims that Buzbee's law firm pressed her to file a lawsuit anonymously and also discouraged her from filing a criminal complaint. She claims she felt directed and coached by Mr. Buzbee's firm to say that someone held her down and put substances in her mouth when that was not her experience. Spiro's associate says that the woman told her she felt forced to lie, and when she refused to change her story, she said that Buzbee dropped her as a client. This woman is claiming the lawsuit that she tried to file through Tony Buzbee had absolutely nothing to do with Diddy. Spiro says the woman contacted his firm because she felt that Buzbee's conduct discredits those who are legitimate victims, and she wanted to do so anonymously because she fears retaliation from Buzbee. I went through this whole court document, and the person that is giving the declaration saying that this is true is the woman that works at Quinn Emanuel, who alleges that she is the one that talked to this mysterious woman that wants to remain anonymous. What I find super weird is this random person decided to pop up out of nowhere the day after Alex Spiro filed multiple different things to the judge, one trying to get his motion expedited, and two trying to get the Jane Doe to release her name, and if not, then throw out the whole entire lawsuit. I feel like the phone call that Tony Buzbee has is more proof than just somebody's declaration of allegedly hearing this over the phone. But I feel like this is all over the place. They are literally going back and forth, and Jay-Z and his lawyer are literally filing motion after motion after motion before the judge even responds to the first one. Honestly, this keeps getting more and more interesting as time goes on, but y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.